All right, so we're back for another deep dive, and this time we're looking at a game you all sent in, the Bucks versus Luka and his team. Yeah, we wanted to know how did they manage to slow down Luka like that, right? Because I mean, you look at his numbers, right? He had an insane first half, like 29 points in the first half. He was just hitting everything, even that crazy one-legged fadeaway, and like the look he gave the bench after that, you could tell he was feeling it. But here's the thing, though. Luka's, amazing game didn't actually lead to a win for his team. So that's what's so interesting here. He ended up with 45 points and 11 rebounds, which is obviously incredible. But they still lost the game pretty decisively. So how did the Bucks do that? I mean, how do you even start to slow down a player like Luka Doncic?
Well, it's not about shutting him down completely, because honestly, that's pretty much impossible when you're talking about a talent like that. It's more about the Bucks adjusting their game plan and other players really stepping up.
Like Giannis, for instance, had a phenomenal game himself. He almost got a triple-double. He had 24 points, 12 rebounds, and 9 assists. And, there's this one play that really sums up Giannis's impact in this game. He does this incredible spin move to get to the basket, gets fouled, and then just calmly sinks the free throw. It's like clockwork. But it wasn't on Giannis. Of course, Brook Lopez also had a really solid game. With 23 points, he was quietly putting up numbers and contributing to that offensive momentum for the Bucks. And then there's Gary Trent Jr., who had that really crucial steal and layup. That was a real turning point and helped the Bucks extend their lead even further. And, speaking of big moments, can't forget about Damian Lillard on the other side. I mean, that alley-oop he threw to Jericho Sims was just amazing. Lillard finished with 22 points and 10 assists, so some real highlights in this one. As for the overall flow of the game, it was a real tale of two halves. That first quarter was close. It was anyone's game. Everyone was on the edge of their seats.
But then the Bucks started to pull away in the third quarter, and they just really showed their depth and ability to adapt their strategy. And the final score, a pretty decisive win from Milwaukee, 126 to 106. So go back to the question that got us here. How do you contain a player like Luka Doncic? I think this game shows us that it's not just about one-on-one defense. It's about the whole team working together, coming up with a plan, making the most of every opportunity. And, it really makes you think, can any one player actually dominate a game completely? Or does it always come down to the collective effort? Something to think about.